This isn't normal, but on music it is. I'm Brian McCarthy, and I've spent a quarter of my life playing music. For the past 5 years, I've been jamming in bands, meeting musicians, and playing shows. I have had the luxury of playing with amazing musicians, which I'm proud to call my friends. Over this time, I've noticed there's something different about us musicians. Whether it's the weird clothes, the weird sleep hours, all the drugs, the mental illnesses, or the eccentric songs we write. There's something fundamentally different about a musical person. What it is, I can't quite put my finger on it. So I decided to find out.
Most musicians are dickheads.
I had been jamming with my brother since the first day of playing music. I figured that was a good place to start.
Hear that train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when.
Musicians like to learn, and even if they're not necessarily book smart people, if they're musicians, they're always into learning new stuff, and they're always into communication and language and trying to gain new knowledge. And I think that's really cool because it affects you everywhere in your life. It's if you're a musician, it gives you that drive to learn stuff, and that can take you elsewhere in work and school and all that stuff. And people who don't want to learn are just boring.
My brother had given me some really good points, but I wanted a second opinion. Maybe something a bit more extreme.
The difference between musicians and regular people, I think, is the way we release emotions, I think, differently. I get pretty angry a lot more through what we do, as well as the way we look at things. If I'm watching a movie, no person's gonna watch it, plot and everything. I look at the music as well, how the music feels. You look at music in everything. Everything you do is related to music, and average people aren't gonna be thinking about music all day.
Musicians are different, as in they go up to somebody and they can instantly start a conversation. If I go up to somebody who's even a jazz player, I don't play jazz, but I can talk to them and I can relate to them, whether it's about the music we play, about on stage things, funny stories we got while playing gigs, stuff like that. We can do that very well.
I was also interested in the correlation between musicians and drug use. I had my own experiences with marijuana and its effects on my creative process, as well as its medicinal purposes for my anxiety and depression. But I wanted other people's opinions and their experiences.
I have done cocaine. I have smoked cannabis. I have done MDA, I've done MDMA, I have done acid, I've done psilocybin mushrooms, I've taken Oxycontin, I've taken lorazepam. This is all recreationally. I feel like drug abuse is so high with musicians. Well, there are an array of reasons. If you're making a lot of money, you can afford them, first and foremost. And if you're going to wicked parties, at some point or another, depending on who you are, you might want to experiment. Also, some people may see it as a source of inspiration.
With music, when you're on stage, it's a thrill, it's a rush. You're excited for it. With drugs, it's also a rush. It's a different kind of rush, but it's still a rush.
I feel that there is a connection between the feeling that drugs give you, like getting high or stoned, and between listening to music. Because at least from personal experience, when I've done certain drugs, you get shivers, and like your body is full of goosebumps, and you're like, this is it. This is like amazing. And then when you're listening to music that you really enjoy, the same thing happens.
There's a strong connection between music and drugs. I think it's a cultural thing. I think they go hand in hand now because so many musicians are known to have done drugs. Now if you're a musician, it's automatically assumed that you do drugs. Before I did drugs, I was a musician, before I had touched drugs, people came up to me and they would ask me like, so you just sit around listening to music stoned all the time, right? And this wasn't the case, but just because I was a musician, there's this assumption.
Ah, the classic lead singer, the bare-chested golden god. Men want to be him and women want to be with him. But why do ladies fawn over these average, sometimes even ugly-looking guys? What is it about being a musician that's so attractive?
Once I started going to shows, I started meeting people, and then I saw the same people there all the time, and I was like, well, this is cool. And then at the same time, I realized everyone knew each other, and then I kind of met people, and then I was kind of like, oh, I understand why musicians are so attractive now. It's because like once you are in the local scene for a while and you like notice the same people and they all kind of know each other, it's just like these people are so beautiful and they live so like close to me.
It's really cool that someone can pick up this instrument that could be like totally foreign to you. Like I don't play drums. I look at a set of drums and I'm like, there's just so much. It makes me anxious, and I'm like, I hit that and it sounds not good. Whereas like, my boyfriend is a drummer, an amazing drummer, and when I watch him play, I'm like, that's so foreign to me, is like, just so casual and comes to him so easily. And it's also cool to watch people play instruments.
I noticed this phenomenon was not simply relegated to male musicians, but female too.
I think it's more of a rare occurrence. Music seems more of a male-oriented area, and so it's kind of rare to see a female in the area. And so when you see, you automatically, it sparks an interest in why are they being a musician. Opposed to males, it's like, okay, cool, you're a musician, but female, you're unique.
I realized I met all these very interesting people through music. My parents have been in a band together for 7 years, and my guitarist and drummer had been playing together since the day they started. I figured they would be good people to talk to.
At first, I didn't really know much about him, and then when I found out that he was into all the same music I was, we started a band.
As a young, stupid child, I didn't realize that it would lead to great things.
And we sort of got this connection that like I could just, I don't know, like what he was going to be playing next, and I just knew what to play next, and it was just total like puzzle pieces connecting.
All musicians are different. You're never going to be able to figure out what's going on in the heads of an entire group of people. But they are a collection of unique, talented individuals who have and continue to change the world, and I'm proud to consider myself amongst them.